My name is Angel Michael, and I'm from Owerri, Imo State. I'm a Nollywood filmmaker, and I'm here to talk about my experiences on my journey in movie industry. Actually, is a gift I had from birth. I grew up to find out that this is what I am called to do. Back then when we were little, primary schools when IBC used to go to schools on weekends to do this Wakomak and all that. So I think I was a part of the kids that did it then. So from there I discovered that please I can actually do this. And so I started nurturing it. And then fast forward to when I was at Abuja, in the church. So when I was in drama department. So one of the days we were doing drama, I told my friend that I'm going to pursue my career in movie industry. I wouldn't allow this talent, this gift, God's given gift, to just waste away. So he argued some kind of doubted them. When I left Abuja, I came back to Were to pursue my tertiary institution. So then I came back. I started lesson, jump lesson. So my elder sister called me. What do you want to study? I told her I want to study theater arts. She was like, why do you want to study theater arts? You want to go and be showing yourself in the television, fronting yourself so that people will see and you're not going to do that course. I was like a bit confused. Why? She said over her dead body, will she be alive and allow me to study theater? I told her, I said, okay, let me do mass communication. She said no. She was like, those people studying medicine, those people studying pharmacy, those people studying physics and all that. They have two heads. Go and dig it out with them. As a last child of family, and the money is not mine, so I had to like obey. She gave it as a threat. If you don't want to go study either medicine or pharmacy or biochemistry, just go back. My money, I will not spend my money on you. So that was how I ended up writing WAEC and Champ again. I sought for admission because then before I I got admission, then when I switched over to sciences, lesson. One day my brother called me. I was attending lesson at Njemanzi. My brother called me and said, there is this teacher in this school that he's into movie industry and he talked about it. So go and meet him. So, and the teacher always come to our class to teach us English. By name, Mr. Prince Poleka Obi, aka Odewale. So that day, I approached him. I said, "Sir, please look at. This is my passion. I want to." He said, "Okay, pick a form and register in my theater drama school." So that was how I picked a form. Then I registered. While I was pursuing admission, I was actually attending to theater drama school since I could not read the theater art. So let me pass you other news. So there he gave us all round teaching of how to make film, the actor, film all round. So and as God will have it, I was one of the best students he had then. So from there, after 3 years, then I got admission to do science lab technology. Then I graduated after 5 years. But while still in school, then I did some movies. Or while still in that theater drama school, I did some movies. I think the first movie I did was Hitler, the Hitler, that featured the likes of Magista, Emekike, Yvonne, Jegede, Gentle Jack, Bobby Gloma, and as many of them. So, and I acted as a cannibal. You can imagine you wanted to do your first film, nobody will see your face. You just had to cover your face with the, makeup, that kind of a thing. And the experience I had that day was enough to discourage me from acting. But I said, this is my call. We went in there, they dropped us at the location, the bush, around 8:30 to 9 a.m. They left us, went to that location to start shooting the big stars, leaving us there. nowhere to hide, and it was rainy season, so it was raining heavily that day. No food, no water, no nothing, no shelter. We are that inside that bush. It started raining around 1 p.m. and ended around 4:30 p.m. Nowhere to run for shelter. No food, no water. That was the first time I drank this hot drink and bread. I ate bread to quench my hunger. Then the kai kai, as they used to call it in Nigeria now, for me to get warmed because I was actually cold. So the letter came back around that kind 7 p.m. Then we started fixing up and everything. Then around 9, we started filming till 4:30 a.m. After filming, we were transported back to the hotel. And getting the hotel, as a beginner, you're not allowed to go to sleep into the hotel room. The hotel was meant for the crew and the artists. So those of us that we are not, we're just coming up, we are left outside, till around morning. Then you can find your way, nothing out, and you aren't even given a dime for transport, nothing. Just but I continued.
So, how did you people manage to go that night?
So we waited when they took us with the location bus back to the hotel, the Hollywood Hotel. Then around 5:30, we are there out there till 7:30, 8. We are just waiting for them to come out at least to tell us something, either to give us little money to transfer ourselves and go home or anything. But they didn't come out. When you shoot overnight, you know how this thing it is. So we are there. We are just so confused and so discouraged. Then another production came. They came. They were looking for people, few guys to feature. Then I was among the people that they selected, and the director of that movie was Mark China Chidebe. So um, China, Mark Collins Chidebe. Yeah. So went to Rada to film. So I acted as one of the police officers. Then that movie, the title was Brainwash. Brainwash. It featured the likes of um um what is his name, Miss Tibu, um Charles Awurum, and the rest. So then after we shot, then we are leaving. And that project, they gave us food at least. After we shot, we are leaving. They gave us money for transport. That was my first money I received in the movie, and that was 1,000 naira. Then while going home, I lost a phone worth of Motorola phone worth of about 20 something to 30,000 naira then. So, but I wasn't deterred. I wasn't, discouraged. I said I must continue. I must persevere. I must go on. Then I was going to have it. Then the then AGN chairman shot a movie, Mr. Lambert Nolan Jr., titled Eucharistic Miracle, while I featured also there in that movie. That happened in my third movie. After which I shot another movie with Andy Best. Andy Best, which that featured the likes of Sam Loco, Clems or Hameze, um, Stella Damasos, many of them, many of them. So I acted as one of the village youths. Then after that movie, I think I was also given a stipend, to go home with. So from there, I now picked interest. I said, okay, I am going to continue with this. So I put more effort while still in my theater drama school. Then I graduated from there and I got admission in that institution. Then I paused because I didn't want acting to interfere in my studies. I paused. Then I started schooling. Then one of the days when we had a strike, I went in again to shoot one movie again with Real Prince Production. The title is Imo River. While I played alongside Prince Wafo. So it was also one of the movies that also brought me out of the limelight because I did the role was one of the major roles. So after which I I now concentrated. When they called off the strike, I concentrated on my school. Then after I graduated, I went to service. I came back from service. I dropped my certificates. I dropped everything, and I went back to movies industry. I went back in full. I didn't just go back as part time. I went back there full as a filmmaker. I now started as a continuity. Then from continuity, I started, managing production, and I've done a lot of movies. And then when I started as that continuity, in that job, the first job I did as a continuity, I was not paid. I was not paid. That was my first time of working with Red Prince as a director, but as the crew under him, but I've worked with him as a cast in his production. And Rare Prince happened to be one of my friends. We started together in AGN, like we started with also the hosting and everything. Most of the movies I did then, even before that, even before school self, we started working with IBC, now Orient Television, where we do radio programs every Monday. We became guest artists monthly. They pay us our before then that this thing it stopped. Then when I came out from school, I started that continuity job. The first movie I was not paid, the fourth and everything. Then while I became the when I became the manager, production manager, it was also one of the difficult tasks because I know a lot of job I managed as production manager that was not paid. I will go home after the job. I will go home. You're not having a comfort. You're not eating well. You're not feeling no nothing. You're working like you don't have production managers work, but then at the end of the day, you're not giving a dime. He will go home. I don't want to mention the production name or the director's name, but then I took it that this is what I want to do. This is my passion. So let me pay my dues. Let me start paying my dues. Then I started working as a production manager. I did a lot of movies, like call it like 10 movies without being paid. And when they finally pay me, they just give me like a 5,000, 7,000. I will laugh. I will still take it in good heart. Then until finally, okay, I remember one of the job I went to Asaba to manage. I went to Asaba to manage that job. I don't want to. That experience was something else. That experience was enough to say it's okay. Because at the point of the people you left at home, you come back, they be expecting something from you. At the end, they have nothing to give to them. They will be telling you, so this is what you want to do. This is how you want to kill yourself. You're working and you're coming back home without anything. How are you going to survive? How are you going to marry? And a lot of that. At the point, even I had a problem with my brother because my brother was like, this thing is not paying you. Get out from there and find something meaningful to do with yourself. But then I said, no, I must continue. Then that job at Ugumu Asaba, after that job, we aren't paid. The producer, Uche Best did us a lot of things there in Asaba. To the point that the hotel people came after us to lock us in. We had to run. At night, we ran in from that hotel because I know in the morning they will not let us out. And that guy had abandoned us there. So, all these experiences, we are like, okay, these experiences are just building me. They're just building me. So, not until as time goes on, then I started getting my feet, making my name started coming up, to people. I started managing jobs and people started liking the job I do, even though some people were like, I don't like the way because you're not rascal. Production man they see as a production manager production managers are rascal. They are these tough people. They are this looking at their faces self, you see the toughness in them. But I'm soft. I do my thing the way God has designed me to do. I'm not the type that will start beating people they said you must do. I'm not the type that will always starts, unnecessary shouting. What shouting can achieve, politeness can still achieve it. So that's my law. I can approach you politely and tell you to do this, you do it. While other people can approach you with harshness and shouting. You understand? So God just did it for me. Then I started again. From there, From being production manager, I went into producing. And so, by the special grace of God, I produced, although not many films, but at least I produced Red Flag. I did it for 1 month there. Another job, although that one is yet to be released, is mine. You know, it's my own thing. So I think I've done a couple of movies for myself. Couple of movies I produced for myself. So that is just how God had been, taking me from one level to the other. So and now people, those people who are laughing me, who are mocking me, even my sister that said over their body that we should be alive and watch me go into movie. She's the one now begging me to carry her children along. That she wants her children to, to be acting. And I said no, that I will know the issue. It's like, please, I want my children to be acting. My brother, those people who are like, you have to come out, you have to come out. They're the ones, now, our star, our movie maker, our this, our that. So the process wasn't easy. Sometimes when you come to location like this, you have problem with younger artists. You have problem with them. And sometimes when you have problem with these younger artists, most especially the female one, they will just blow things out of proportion. They will just be saying all sort of things. Even when something you don't have in mind of saying or doing, they come up to tell that you want to do this, you want to do that. Like what happened at that same Asaba, when an artist came and went to tell her boyfriend that I refuse, because the guy came and begged me to give the girl a role. Why he had collected money from the girl and was even, doing one or two things with the girl. And now wanting to tell the girl that, okay, that he has secured a role for the girl. Then he came to me. I told him that the roles have been given out. But the only thing that is remaining is the palace, because the royal movie, epic royal movie, is the palace maidens. And he said, okay, provided is a good one that has longer distance. I said, okay. But then at the point, the girl didn't, what she was promised was not what she was getting. So and the girl now feel that maybe I am the one frustrating her. She went and tell her boyfriend. Her boyfriend came after me. I was like, that day I don't fight, but that day it was like make I fight. But then I wasn't in my land. If I fight, so many things are involved. The guy was like, the girl told him that I said I wanted to sleep with her, and she refused. I now collected the role that was meant for her to give another person, that he would do this to me. He will, a lot of things. I didn't just send it. I left them there. I went to concentrate on my work. Then after the work, I went to a hotel. The next day I came out, I still called her to come and do this in her role. She reluctantly came. Then the next time, now after 2 days, she now discovered that the guy was lying to her. She now came to my hotel room with one artist, a woman, an elderly woman, to beg me. I say, you spoiled my name. You told your friend that something I have never done before, me asking you to sleep with me for a role, for a movie that is not mine, I'm just managing. How dare me do that? And you went out to say it. And now you're coming secretly to beg me. Why didn't you beg me openly there when you embarrassed me? I told her that, look, I don't have anything against you, but mind the people you do this. These are the challenges. These are the challenges one gets in this.
So tell us apart from being accused of raping, wanting to sleep with a girl, tell us your worst experience as a filmmaker. Can you remember any worst experience?
What's experience? There's no other worst experience. Okay. Another worst experience apart from the one I talked about. I said I drank the kai kai and bread. Another worst experience I've had in movie industry is when we went to Olu. That was 2021. Olu and Nkwere to film Oma Nadi's production. Then we went out to okay, yeah, double edition. We went out to film. before we came back in the night around that kind 10:30, 11, the hotel people have had moved our bags from our rooms where we paid in full, moved our bag to somewhere else. We are like, what's happened? What is it? That the manager said that he regretted giving us that amount of the hotel room, that amount he gave to us, that he usually sell it more than that and all that and all that. Uh-uh. And then he didn't tell anybody that you look. He didn't call. He had the producer's number. He had the production man. That's my number. He didn't call anybody and say, look at what you want to do. We just moved everybody's things out from the DC. So we are like there shouting and shouting and shouting and shouting. Unknown to us that the person he sold the room to was even a Nollywood actor who was also in our set, one of the rooms. And we didn't though many people did not, but I know, but I didn't. I was shocked. Then still on that production, we went to Onpere to shoot. On our way coming back, that was when all what is it called that's happened, this east southeast what was it
Unknown
called?
government.
Unknown government started. That was when it began. We are coming, they were shooting, we are hearing guns at night. Even the hotel we lodged, the new hotel we lodged, they said somebody they gunned down somebody in that a street. So we had to run from one bush to another inside our village. We run, our location was running, looking for how to avoid these people. And at the end of the day, we avoided them. We got to the hotel, we started hearing a lot of things. Even that street, people cannot find any single soul in that street because everybody run away. Everybody run away, and people in that location, everybody are crying, praying. You just have to hold your heart to. You just have to hold your heart because you'll be hearing sound of guns as a different sound. You understand? And people are just running out. That's every street closed. So even some streets, they just have to close it so that these people will not run into the street. But we tried, as God, as merciful as God is, God had to lead us. We passed through the whole hurdles and went to our hotel. And not that we went to a hotel and didn't control shit, the next day, the next morning, location. They were shooting every day. We are going to location. They were shooting every day. We are going to location. So sometimes when we finish filming, we just relax and send people to monitor. Then after they give us feedback, then we move. So that's another experience, worst experience I had during filming. And I think, yeah, that is another worst
Have
experience.
you had issue of your artist being molested by your crew member in your set?
Yes, I've had that issue several occasions, not just once, not just twice. In fact, a crew, one of the male crew that I worked with, you know, I got information from the female artist and said that this person was molesting her, and it was night. So, and she said that it has been going on, that the guy has been begging her for this thing and she refused. So the guy now started. You know what I did? I confronted the guy, the sap. I confronted him. I told him that if he does it in another location, that he should, or production, that he shouldn't do it in my production. That if he tries it, and good at 10, we are filming in Owerri, I will tell him that I'm from Owerri. I will arrest him. So it has happened not once, not twice. And there was another complaint that I also got, that one of the female artists was beating a member. I will not even say that this person is a crew, but it's just parts of the crew, but not main crew. Now went to the bathroom backyard, and from the window I was peeping a female artist that was beating.
Is the major challenge that production managers usually have with directors?
Now, one of the major problems a production manager has with the directors is interest. Interest in the sense that when a director has interest on a particular person, on artist, maybe a coming up, and mistakenly, the production manager also happen to have interest in that particular artist. Or maybe the artist came to the production manager, but the director is having interest in that artist. That is major problem because they will never work together. There will be issues because the manager will be trying to be doing his own job and the director will be frustrating him. At the end, some of the directors will even say that the production manager does not know his work because maybe the production manager is either protecting his artist that came through him, or maybe the production manager is trying to, eye or do something with an artist that director had interest on. So these are the few problems that I can say that directors had, apart from a director working with a production manager who is not in the same line, who does not flow in the same frequency with the director, who does not have the capacity, to work on the level that director is work or that director expected from him. This is also one point. So apart from that, the other problem is usually when it comes to artists, but they also have problem when it comes to director, trying to pull a production manager to a particular pace or a particular frequency is working.
That is the problem of professionalism.
Yes, that's the problem of professionalism. Yes, because you have to find out that even so many production managers, they did not even pass through mentorship. They did not even learn it. Most of the production managers, I can tell you, they just wake up in the morning and see the kind of respect people, artists give to production manager. Because of that, they now decided to, go into production management.
Does production management have issues with conflict with the main producer?
Yes, it does. More especially when the producer himself is trying to delay the job or trying to make the job, tough for the crew and the artist.
What do you mean by tough?
Tough in the sense that some producers are not the executive producers. So sometimes when the executive producer hires a producer to produce his or her job for him or her, then it's expected that the producer should work hand in hand with the production manager. Now, there are things the production will need, and the producer should give out money for that production to move forward. The producer will be lagging behind. He will find it very difficult to provide that money.
For the sake of clarity, can you explain the dichotomy between the producer and the executive producer?
What I can say there is that if you're
okay, for the sake of clarity, what is the paradigm between the executive producer and the producer?
Executive producer is the person who finances, who brings out money, for a particular project. And that project is his own or her own. So he or she finances it. Then the producer is the one who now work round the clock to make sure that the money this person brings does not go in vain. He will now put it into that project, supervise the project, and make sure that the project comes out clean and good.
Can the producer be the executive producer?
Yes. In most cases, I've seen the executive producers being producers also. But sometimes it is very, very tedious on him.
Can a single person be the executive producer, the producer, and the director?
Yes, it can. But it is not professional. It is not professional.
Why?
Yes, in the sense that these are 3 offices. And these 3 offices are so multi-demanding, multitasking. Executive producer, sometimes you be in your house or sometimes you be somewhere,
you need money. Probably there's another job and you need money. You need to run around to source of funds to make sure that the other one will not have any issue. Then if you're the one now heaping the job and you're the one producing and you're the one directing, what time will you have? What time will you have to run around for the other one? So we don't have any time now. So it is in our movie slang we say keronreke. So this thing as different. Unless you want to be the EP and be the producer, then when you are the EP and you're producing, then you are working hand in hand with your production man and with your director, so that if you are not around, these two people can cover you up. But if you're EPing, you're producing, you're directing, no, it can do it too, but some people say it is save cost because paying director and paying producer, so they want to save the money, but sometimes it's not professional.
In most cases, there have been this issue of girls alleging that they were asked to sleep with the director or production manager asked them to sleep with them before they get a role. And in most cases, you meet some people, some girls who just woke up and they are not even professionals. They don't even know how to act, and the production managers will just cast them on a bigger role like that, and you see them working. And sometimes it becomes an issue of argument between the production manager and other crew. What do you think that causes such act?
That's why I said initially that most production managers we have now, they are not trained production managers, because a professional production manager knows the job very, very well, and he or she does not need to mix pleasure with with business. Now, business is all about investing and making profit.
Spoiling a beautiful work with amateur.
Yes, it spoils the job in most cases. There's something we see talent. Eh? If you have talent and you're ready to learn, it's different from someone who is not talented and not ready to learn. There are people who are talented and also are not ready to learn. But these people who are talented and ready to learn, they can within a short space of time, they skyrocket. He says, this person that started yesterday, because that person is talented, has a grace, and eager to learn. You understand? Those are the people you can just bring in. They first maybe give them like a role that has like a 3, 4, or 5 scenes. They just do it. With that 3 or 4, 5 scenes they did, you now discover the potentials in them. How you corrected them on set, the way they take the way they took the correction and all that, you know that this person will go high. Then in the next movie, if you're doing another movie, you will call that person and give that person 10 scenes role to play. The person delivers, then the next scene, you're giving that person sub lead. The next other film, you're giving that person lead. But there are some people that you will give that they're talented, though, you give them that 5 scenes to do. They've already asked, they've already started telling you that production, because it is one of my dreams. You understand? I want to be a very great producer. Sometimes when I look at the likes of Uche Bonambo, I look at the likes of for Monoboli, I look at the likes of Ruth Kadiri. I see this, I draw inspirations from these people. You understand? I draw inspiration from them, and I am believing God that one day God will make me, reach that level.
Do you have an active channel?
I have a channel. Yes, I have an active channel, but we do not have a major movie there. But in time to come, let's say before this month runs off, next we start putting on movies there.
Okay. Do you actually have advice for people who are joining the industry newly, just like people who find themselves in in the industry, this they find this out that this is their calling, just like you narrated earlier, and they have a lot of things to discourage them, and then they feel like they want to leave and they feel like they are frustrated. Do you have an advice or something to say to them?
What I can say to them is, if you must be a winner, don't always conceive losing first. And if you want to be a victor, don't be afraid of falling. There's two different things. One is, I want to do this. This is what I'm called to do. Then are you willing to take the shades along the line? So if you're called, maybe you discover that you have these talents, you want to act, and maybe you're afraid of what you've been hearing about movie makers, like actors, like my dear, don't be discouraged. Even if you go there and you face those challenges, still don't quit. Still don't quit. Now, your first movie, you might see somebody who will say, as a woman, you must sleep before I give you a role. I'm not advising you to sleep the person because of you. You understand? But don't judge because of that also you quit. Go to another person. If that person says he will sleep with you before giving you a role, leave that person, go to another person. By the time you walk from one place to 10 places, you must see at least 2 people that will give you a role without asking you for sleeping with them or asking you for money. The person, what they need from you is to see the talent in you, and what they need also as a reward is to give them what they want from you, as give your best. So don't just feel discouraged because of you want to. Okay, what about in the real life scenario now? Haven't life thrown a challenge at you? Did you just say, okay, let me kill myself and leave this world because of the challenges of this world? No. But you still wake up in the morning, just go out to see if you can get something to eat, or get something to better yourself. That is how it is. And if you want to make it as a career, you want to make movie as a career, you see, having a particular thing, say this is my career in life. Career comes with challenges. A lot of challenges. Sometimes say want to become a professor, want to become a lawyer, a role you go to school. Some lecturers want to sleep with you, just some to pass you. But will that make you to quit the school? No. You still continue. So no matter the challenge you see while trying to join the industry, those are the challenges that will make you a better person, a better artist in the industry. And those are the challenges when you become whatever you want to become in industry, a star, mega star. Those are the challenges you look back and tell people that this is what I went through before I get to where I am.
I met an upcomer. An upcomer chatted me and she said she want to act. And I told her to come and go and identify with Actors Guild of Nigeria and some other guild. And she told me she want to first act. And I told her come and act. And she told me how much am I going to pay her. And I was like, what do you mean how much am I going to pay? She said she need to be paid for acting. I don't know if it's something you need to clear. Does it mean that somebody will start acting that day and will be paid that very day, or are there levels you get to before you start being paid?
Number one, do you know I want to say that the reason why she said no when you asked her to go and identify with AG and Actors Guild of Nigeria, the reason why she said no is that we have a lot of self-proclaimed producers out there who will always tell young people that they don't need to belong to this place for them to get to what they want to. I can give what I can link you up this, I can link you up, I can do, I can even pay. I don't know what to the adjective to use to qualify this. But it's very, very wrong. Because if you want to do something, it must belong to a particular place. You know that these people, this is what they are known for. This is what they do. You want to be a graduate and someone says you can write JAMB. You say no, don't want to write JAMB. Someone says you can after JAMB, say go and write aptitude test. Say no, don't want to write aptitude test. And then you want to go to school, say you want to, as you're going to lectures, they are paying you. Who does that? Now, you must first of all identify with the AG Actors Guild of Nigeria. That is a platform first. Number one, stepping this thing you must make. Now, after identifying, these people know you as their own. as their member. Then when job comes, okay, this person is a member, audition, if you should go to this audition, and you'll be protected. If anything happens along the line, you fall back to the Actors Guild of Nigeria, the chairman or any executive member. I went to this said, oh, they molested me, or this and that and that. It will become AGN's problem and not your problem anymore. AGN will rally around you and fight for you. I'm talking about you just coming and you want money. Yes, it might go to a place, a big producer or something like that. After the whole thing, the producer will say, okay, Mba, take for your transport. Not that he's paying you, it's for transport. But as a child, he must first of all sit. After sitting, he crawl. After crawling, you start standing. After standing, you now start making steps. After making steps, now, finally, you start running. And once you start running, you can run to anywhere, grab anything you want to grab. So don't put money first. I usually encourage upcomers. The first thing you should ever work for.
I don't have any money with me.
Please, I need money. I need to buy something. I need to buy picture, please.
See, if I can't understand me for one.
Please,
I don't see if he starts, we cannot even get 100 naira on me. I'm even going at James is waiting for me on the road. Let me see if I can have, even if it's 1,000, at least to go into the town to see if I can get something. I don't have any money. You see, let me just go out there. Let me just, okay, your phone is, maybe your brother is calling. Just ask him for.
Leave this stuff, please. I need money. Give me money. I need to buy this stuff. There's nothing in the house.
Okay, fine. I've heard you. Let me go out. Let me go and hustle. Then.
Honey, please give me money, please. I need money. I need to buy this stuff.
What is even wrong with you? Are you daft? I told you countless times that I don't have money. Now let me tell you. If you need money, I'm not the only one that take responsibility of you. If you need money, go and meet your father. After your father has money, go and meet him to collect money. I don't have.
Hello, babe. Where are you? Just give me a little time. I'll be there with you. I'm coming. The next 15 minutes, I'll be there with you. Yes. Okay.
Since.
Hey, babe.
Who is your baby? I've been waiting for you since. Where have you been?
You see, it's traffic.
Fine. Where is the money I asked you for?
Let me calm down now. Don't welcome your guy now. I'm just coming.
Welcome. Okay.
Is that how you're supposed to welcome me?
Money first.
At least you give me back, like.
Give me money first. I'll pay you.
So the money is the problem.
It's very important to me. Oh, I can't live without money. You know now. I need to look good for you. Eh?
So how much are we talking about?
300K.
300K.
Yes.
So if I give you 300K, now you'll be happy.
Bam.
You.
Hey. My access.
Sent.
I've not received anything.
You should receive by now. Unless your network issue.
Let me see. Let me see the.
I'm sent it. I want to see again.
Hey, let me see the this thing.
What they beat me now? They beat me.
I checked my balance. It's not there. Let me see the name.
They beat me.
Who is Silver? My name is Silverine.
Jesus.
Who is Silver?
Jesus.
Who?
Jesus.
Who is that?
My wife. My wife.
Hey, what?
You know what?
Just do another one. Send me my own.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Just give me 20 minutes. I'm coming. Silver.
Yes, honey.
Babe, how are you? Eh, did you receive any alert?
Yes, I saw it. Ooh, yes, I love you. Guys, I saw it now.
Babe,
Thank you
Babe.
very much. I love you.
babe,
What now?
just be serious for once. See, it was a mistake.
Ah,
It was a mistake. Can you just send back the money to me?
no.
That money belongs to another person.
How is it though?
Use it!
Yeah.
Just now.
Ooh. How is it?
It's not up to 5 minutes I sent the money to. What did you use it for?
I used to buy many things now. It's almost known now. I used to buy food for,
Hey!
How about now?
Up to 5 minutes I sent the money to you. What did you use it for?
Honestly, the minute I see the money, I said, change my school fees.
Hey!
And I bought rice. Hey! And I used the rent money to buy my attachment.
Hey, God!
What?
I'm finished.
Finished for
You
what?
have killed me, oh.
You do what?
In fact, you know what? Go and buy coffee now. You are going to pay for money. That money is not my own. It's my friend's money. Oh. He said to use it to buy something for him. I was trying to send it to the client, and the money mistakenly entered your account.
I use it.
Hey! God, oh. Hey! This is not, you are laughing, it's not.
I try.
Jesus.
I use the money.
Hey!
I use the money.
So as I was praying, I was led to tell you that you are going to undergo deliverance section. A powerful deliverance. You know, as I was praying, so we pray so that you be free. I know you're going to be free. You are a daughter of Zion, and you must be free by fire by force. Whether the devil like it or not, you must be delivered. So, you know, there are some stubborn spirits that need stubborn man of God, stubborn servant of God that will pray, and you know that spirit will just go away. Okay, shall we pray?
Of course.
Okay. Let me tell you. We are going to pray. So, delivered. Yes. Deliverance. Yes, time because you need some deliverance. Yes. Yes.
So will you believe that this place is part of Owerri? And this is the popular works layout in Imo State. In this place, I don't know what is happening, but do you see that the debris has already taken over the road? And there is no more road here. And then people that are now occupying here are people picking dirt, and there is no more road here. So as a matter of fact, people are just, the drivers, as you can see, are now taking one way because the place is closed down, and the people picking things are now occupying this place. This is the popular works layout. You can see that these cars are taking one way. The road is not too bad, but because debris have covered the road and nobody is removing it, nobody is doing anything about it. And the government is paying people to do this job. to do this job. Have you seen from here now? You can see that this road is true. The road is not spoiled. Nothing is wrong with the road. The question is, can somebody blame the government for this? Or blame the parastatal that is in charge of removing these words? I'm going to show you. Let's keep walking and see what happens. See how dirty this place is. Because nobody is taking care of the road. Nobody is taking care of the road. Deaths are all over the place. Why? Because individuals who are supposed to clean up this place have collected the money, collect monthly salary, and don't do the job. Even as you see, I have to step on this one here to cross. So the question is, why would people collect money for what the jobs they cannot do? And some other people are at home looking for a job. Why some people receive monthly salary and they don't do the job? I'm going to show you some part of this wars area that the government need to give attention. But this particular area does not need any construction attention. Rather, the Waste Management Agency in Imo State will have to look at this. You see, from this place, from that place to this place, somebody will be asking questions and say, why? Can you imagine? You see it? The West. Are you seeing me from here to that place? Everybody is removing the West. The West is now covering the water drainages. And the drainage is closing. The question is, when this drainage closes, somebody will say the government is not doing anything. Why are we sabotaging ourselves? Sabotaging the efforts of the government and claim that we are helping the government. If we collect money, salaries for cleaning the West and we can't do it, that is, I see it from my own opinion as effort sabotage. Are you seeing it? This place, this one has been here all this while. Are you seeing it? You can take a look. You can take a look. Take a look. You can just take a look. Now, the flood is taking the drainages, the West into the drainage and is covering wonderful drainages that government has done. This is effort sabotage. Just look at it. Are you seeing it? Just look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. See how dirty this road is. I'm going to take you to the part of the road that needs the attention of the government. And I'm going to call on the government of Imo State to help people living in this arena. I know the government is doing excellently well in construction, road construction, infrastructural development. But people living around this area will be so happy if the government will be able to help them do something about it, about this road. Because this place is one of the happening places in the history of Imo State. But because of bad road, everything is getting. I want to show you some part of the debris that have not been removed all this while. So if you look from that place, you see. But we're going to get there. We're going to get to that place. So guys, as you can see, we are still on the Worst Layout documentary. So you can see how dirty debris has turned this place into something else. Beautiful road that the government built. Can you see this place? Because nobody is parking it. Nobody is parking it. You can see beautiful houses. Now look at this one here. This is another pack of debris that nobody is talking about. Are you seeing it? This is another pack of debris. See another amount of it. So today what I decided to do is to walk around and see how this place looked like and why it is like that. Now, the people that have occupied this place are either mad people, that's nobody is talking about it. The government of Imo State should also help people living in this arena, because this particular area is has been taken over by flood. Okay, this area, you can see that this area has been closed down by floods, and it eventually rains twice in a year, guys. This place, nobody walks in it. So just take a look at our almighty worst area. Take a look. I'm going to go round and round. Take a look. So If it rains like twice in a year, this road will close. You can see that car cannot even pass again. It just started raining yesterday and it drizzled. It didn't even rain. So as a matter of fact, the road is already closed and the cars are trying to take other places to see if they can be able to walk around. And if eventually starts raining, people around this area will no longer have a place to stay. Have a place to stay. Hello? Hello? You there, Onis? I dey see you now. No be you see me now. I'm documenting something. So look at it. The flood cannot even allow people. And this is beautiful houses here. These beautiful houses, people that lives in it has run away because of this flood. So as a matter of fact, nobody can walk around this place. Nobody can walk around this place with this rain by this time of the nobody. So I decided to so the other part of this road when you see this road now, you see that these people are managing to see what they will do. And see how they can see. You can't eventually walk towards this environment. Now imagine this car. You see what this car has to pass through before going down. So these beautiful roads and this area has all been abandoned. This area has all been abandoned. Has all been abandoned. Has all been abandoned. So there are very good sites. So when you take a good look at this road, you will see that this environment. Don't worry guys, I'm going to come back to show you the other part of the road. The other part of this road. So this road is a link road. A link road. A link road between this area to Amakohia. And this road also linked to Amakohia, and you can see that this road has totally cut from here. So maybe our governor believed that this place has been done, or he has not been told that no, but this place needs urgent attention. See this good site. Nobody can come to this good site because once it rains, now to people going to Tansi, Amakohia, or the flyover. But this part of the road has been abandoned because of what? Flood. And it has not started raining. When it starts raining, nobody goes here. And even at now, nobody goes here too. So, as you can see, so I'm going to take you back to the reverse of the road. So you can see beautiful projects and properties that people abandon because of the bad road. Because of the bad road. So all these little cars you see that are still moving around this area is because it has not started raining heavily. So as the case might be, look at it. Those things you're seeing there is abandoned properties. Abandoned properties because of these bad roads. So these things are abandoned properties. I am particularly about this place. You see, this place, you see this one? That one is abandoned property. The owners of this property has abandoned it because they can't, nobody will rent it, they can't use it for anything because there is no road. And as the case might be, the government, our amiable governor should help people that owns property this area so that they can have a life. See it? These things are properties but has been abandoned because the owners, no one can be able to stay here. The road have been abandoned for years. This road has been abandoned for years. Years it was abandoned. I don't know why. So you can see now, this is the other part of the road. This is the other part of the road. This is the other part of the road. So you see that property, that property abandoned. You see it? See the road. So people who are, see what that car is struggling. That car will be struggling to pass that place. That car is struggling because of bad road. This is just because it's drizzled last night. If you go and nobody goes this place. Nobody goes this place. Nobody goes this place. These areas has been is in shambles. Look at it. This thing is road though, it's not. You see that property, this property is abandoned. See that these properties have been abandoned by the owner. This road is also a link road to this particular area going to Amakohia too, Aji flyover and all that, but has been abandoned. Has been abandoned. This hotel, I think the owner also ran. They can't take, has been also abandoned. But look at it. Very beautiful projects that has been abandoned. So look at these areas. See those projects has been abandoned. These areas is abandoned. See the roads. So this road, so it's from here now that you can now notice that this place is worst area, that people stays and live here. But Duxville, but this thing is a major road that linked to this environment to areas. So this very major road, but has been abandoned for a long time. So I believe that the government should help people living around this area. There are major investments of government here, major tax-paying investors here. You can see by yourself. You can see by yourself. You can see by yourself. The owners of the environment are just, some of them are building pit as against rainy season, just to make sure that the rain, if you can see, look at it, the rain has broken everywhere, and these people are now trying to build pits to, even on top with the pits, the rain, the flood, the erosion could not even allow them manage their business. So we are pleading to our amiable governor to please do something about this particular area, so that the people over here can be able to, be able to do their business. So guys, as you can see, we are still on the Worst Layout documentary. So you can see how dirty debris has turned this place into something else. Beautiful road that the government built. Can you see this place? Because nobody is parking it. Nobody is parking it. You can see beautiful houses. Now look at this one here. This is another pack of debris that nobody is talking about. Are you seeing it? This is another pack of debris. See, another amount of debris. I decided to do is to walk around and see how this place looked like and why it is like that. Now, the people that have occupied this place are either mad people